We need you now. Lord, we need you now. We need you now, right now, right now, right now. Lord, not another second, nor another minute. Lord, the world needs you. We need you, Father, right now. Hi, everybody. I'm Cheryl Talley Moss, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. In this episode, I'm going to share with you the progress on my fruit trees, vines, and bushes. Every Tuesday, I will present a segment to you called Tuesday's Fruit. Okay, let's get started. Well, today, as I was taking a stroll around my food forest, I noticed the first Nobel Muscadines of the season. They're tiny, but they're Muscadines. And I was very happy about that. And by the way, for those of you that were concerned about the flood warning we had yesterday, we got a lot of water, but no damage in my immediate area. So I want to thank you all for praying for us, because I know what prayer can do, and I appreciate it. This cherry tree was oozing some brown sap last fall right in here. And I scraped back the bark of the trunk of that tree until I didn't see any diseased area, and just let it heal over. This is a black Tartarian sweet cherry on the standard root stock from Stock Brothers, and I put it outside of my gate over here by my garage all winter, and I just kept checking on it and watering if we didn't get any rain. And eventually the scar healed up. It oozed out twice, and then it stopped. I had to scrape it off twice. And it's filling out nicely. This is just the second year in this tree, with this tree. So that's cherry tree number one. So I did some research on this tree, and I just Googled why would a cherry tree ooze brown sap. And the information on internet said that it could be caused by a canker or disease from bacteria. But anyway, I knew that it was infected. So I used a lot of sanitation precautions. I got a knife, and I cut all the diseased area out, and I was very careful about not dropping any of that debris into the tree container. I put it in the plastic bag, and I kept sanitizing my knife with alcohol, and yeah, and I just kept scraping away till I got all of the diseased area out. And actually, I had to do it 2 times because it started healing over, and then it happened again. And what I did was I put the tree outside of that my gate right there, and I left it there all winter. And I would just go out my back door, garage door, and treat it. And when spring came, it healed over and it stopped oozing. So I drug the tree back into this position. But I was making sure that I wouldn't infect the other trees in the area, and I flushed that debris down the toilet as opposed to putting it in the garbage where, it could get in with the city trash and contaminate somebody else's tree. Okay, so I'm happy about that. I think the tree's going to make it. Here is my Windsor sweet cherry, and I just got this one a couple months ago. I think I got it in February. So it's pretty short. Eventually it's going to get in, I'm going to put it in this big pot that I have right here. The third cherry tree is a Rainier sweet cherry. I've had it for a year, and it has grown more vigorously than all of the cherry trees that I have. And it leaves out first, and now I see the first fruit blossom. So we may get some fruit this year. I'm hoping we do, but if we don't, it's cool. It'll be next year or the year after. Now, the next fruit I'm featuring is not a tree. As you can see, it's strawberries. And I want to bring to your attention that funny looking shape one there. That occurs every year when the strawberries start producing fruit and it's too cold. But we moved all of these strawberries out of a raised garden bed and put them into the grow boxes. So we lost some fruit. And if you didn't know, strawberry crowns typically live for 3 years. So some of the crowns died when I moved them that were 3 or 4 years old. But I'll be happy to get whatever I have to harvest. I'll be happy with it because I still have a lot of canned syrup, jam, jelly, preserve from the previous year. Okay, now I'm going to show my banana. So the phone rang and it cut off the camera. So yeah, it didn't get real cold. So we had all that plastic and warmth and blankets and towels on and mulch on the banana plants. But what I usually do is, once they come out of dormancy, I would cut them down about right here, about 2 feet high. But as you can see, this time I didn't. And the reason why I didn't is because I wanted to see what would happen to them. Because last year, we got our first bananas, but we really didn't get a chance for them to ripen the way that they should on the plant. And by the way, if you don't know, bananas, no matter how tall they get, the plants, they're not trees. They're plants. They're actually an herb that bears fruit. There are a few plants that didn't make it because it's been several weeks since we took the covering off. And it looks like this one is going to make it because you see some green coming out. But this one right here and this one here, I'll just dig up and use for compost. And this was the grandmother or the mother plant from the bananas that we got. So I would cut this one off and this one off right there and use it for compost. But everything else looks like it survived. This one may not survive because it's not doing anything. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon. It'll come up. See that? It was trying to push out. That's okay. It's just a little pup. It's not going to bear fruit this year anyway. We'll probably get some fruit from this one, and maybe this one. And I'm going to leave the greenhouse on it. Okay. And so that concludes the little segment about the banana plants. They're not trees, they're plants. Herbs that bear fruit. Hey everybody, I just want to touch base with everyone. I haven't been off of my property for almost, I think about 2 weeks now. Maybe a little less, but my sinuses are acting up, so I'll put this on when I go outside. So I'll put it over my nose. I'm on my way to Walmart to pick up some Allegra that really helps me, and Benadryl, and I have all of my regular medication, but I'm taking precautions, guys. This is 2 hats. One hat here, like an Applejack cap hat, and then this one on top. This is my gardening hat that I use in extreme heat because it protects my neck when the sun is bearing down. And I'm going to go to Walmart, and I've got on my gloves, and I've got my hand sanitizer, antibacterial wipes that I keep in the car. And when I come in the garage, I'm taking all of my clothes off after I, take everything out the bag. And I'll wipe the Allegra down that I need to take right away in bleach water. And then I'll jump in the shower, take a shower, leave all those clothes, whatever I get from Walmart, I'll leave it in the garage for at least 12 hours, they say. But yeah, this is serious. Dallas is predicted to be one of the next hot spots. This is sad, guys, but even though we have faith and we lean and depend and trust in the Lord to watch over us, he still gives us common sense to do the right thing. So if you don't have to go physically and work in one of the essential businesses like a doctor's office, grocery stores, gas stations, stay home. And to all the pastors out there that are still trying to have services, don't take that chance, guys. God is not pleased with that. Please, please protect your congregation. Okay, I love you guys, and I'm praying for everybody. Bye now. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their schedule to watch my video. You guys know I love each and every one of you very much. The end. Thank you for watching. Bye now.